If you're living with psoriasis, it's probably the one question that's always on your mind. How long is this going to last? Well, in this explainer, we're diving right into that, breaking down the whole journey of psoriasis based on fantastic information from Healthline.
So, let's just get straight to it. The answer to how long does psoriasis last isn't really about a date on a calendar. It's more about understanding the rhythm, the unique rhythm of the condition itself.
Okay, first things first, let's get on the same page. Psoriasis is a lifelong autoimmune condition. But the key phrase to really grab onto here is come and go. This isn't something that's active all the time. Your body is just making new skin cells way too fast, and that's what creates this cycle of symptoms. And yeah, while there's no cure, managing it is absolutely 100% possible.
So what does that come and go thing actually look like in real life? Well, that's what we call the psoriasis cycle. And it's basically a story of two totally different phases. You have flares, which is when your symptoms are active, and then you have remission, which is when they quiet down.
This right here, this is where you can really see just how unpredictable psoriasis can be. During a flare, you might be dealing with those classic scaly patches or rashes for weeks, sometimes even months. But then you can shift into remission, where symptoms can pretty much just disappear. And look at the duration for remission. It could be a month, or it could be over a year. That variability is just huge.
So that begs the question, right? What's the switch? What flips your body from that peaceful remission phase into an active flare? Well, the answer really comes down to one word: triggers.
Figuring out what causes a flare-up, that's really your first big step toward getting more control. And it's so important to remember that these triggers are super personal. What sets off a flare for one person might do absolutely nothing to you.
And wow, just look at the range of things that can be a trigger. It's not just one category. It could be something in your environment, like cold, dry weather. It could be biological, like stress or getting sick with something like strep throat. Even a simple sunburn, a new tattoo, or certain medications can be the thing that starts a flare. And of course, diet can be a major player for some people. We're talking about inflammatory foods, things like red meat, dairy, fried foods, and processed sweets can be a problem. It's often a bit of detective work, trying to figure out if specific things like gluten or nightshades are a personal trigger for you.
Okay, so let's say you're starting to get a handle on your triggers. Now what? This is the fun part. This is where we build your management toolkit. This is how you really start to take control.
And this two-part strategy is actually so empowering. It's not just about sitting back and reacting when a flare happens. It's a proactive approach. You're actively working to prevent flares, and you have a solid plan for how to treat them when they do pop up.
So this is what prevention looks like day to day. It's all about these simple habits that can make a massive difference. Moisturizing every single day, that's not negotiable, especially when it's dry out. And since we know stress is a huge trigger, building in things like meditation or yoga isn't just a nice-to-have, it's a core part of your preventative plan. And finally, just protecting your skin from injuries, sunburns, cuts, even bug bites is absolutely crucial.
Now for the other half of your toolkit, treatment. Your dermatologist has a whole arsenal of options they can tailor just for you. This could be anything from topical creams that calm down a local spot to systemic medications that work throughout your entire body for more severe cases. Then there are other powerful options like phototherapy, which actually uses UV light to slow down that rapid skin cell growth.
And hey, let's not forget the power of home remedies to support all of that professional care. I mean, an oatmeal bath when you're feeling that crazy itch? It can be a total lifesaver. Aloe vera is an amazing moisturizer, and coal tar products have been used forever to help reduce scales. These things can give you so much day-to-day relief.
So what does this all add up to? It means it's time to shift your perspective a little bit. It's about viewing psoriasis not as this constant uphill battle, but as a manageable, lifelong journey. This quote from Healthline just hits the nail on the head. The focus isn't on the no cure part. It's on the you have options part. See, the whole conversation shifts to empowerment and what you can do. So if you take one thing away today, let it be this. The real key here is a partnership. It's you becoming an expert on your own body and your unique triggers, working hand in hand with the expertise of a dermatologist who can create a plan that truly fits your life. And that brings us to our final thought. After seeing all these options, from something as simple as managing stress to something like phototherapy, what's one new strategy from all this that you can bring up with your doctor at your next appointment? Because turning this information into action, well, that is the most powerful step you can take on this journey.